Hello fellow YouTubers and World of Warship players, and welcome back to another episode of Remarkable Replays. And today we're looking at CrossMann in his daring. He uploaded this about a week ago, something like that, and it's arms race. Okay, mind you, it's probably going to be more than a week by the time I publish this video, but there we are. It's another arms race. Just noticed that actually. Interesting enemy team there. There's submarines in this match, a Gato and an Archerfish, and we've got let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4 destroyers aside, 2 cruisers aside, and 5 battleships aside. And of course we've got a ridiculous captain voice, and he appears to be AFK right now. No, he is here. Oh, thank God. I was going to say that would be an interesting one, wouldn't it? Okay, so we got yeah, he's taken superintendent. He's got his 3 heals for his daring. He's got his 7 smokes and his 4 hydros. Okay, interesting. These are short puff smokes if anyone isn't very aware of the daring. She's a Tech Tree Royal Navy destroyer, tier 10, and you can get this just by grinding through the ships. And smoke screen dispersion time is 40 seconds, consumable action time is 10 seconds, and you've got 66 seconds between uses. It's a very cool playstyle. It's basically hit and run, and having these 7 smokes to cover you when you need to either farm or run or hit and run is really good. And the playstyle is literally hit and run. It's pretty fun. He's spotting for his team. He's running RPF. And there is a ship just to his north-northeast, just off his north-northeast bow. What can I tell you about the torpedoes on the daring? Pretty slow reload, 100 seconds. Not the worst, not the best. 10-kilometer range, 16,767 damage, and 71 knots. And with this build, he's running a detect of 6 kilometers, yeah, 6 kilometer detectability range. Okay, he's got 14.8 kilometers on his main battery guns. Oh, well, I'm not sure if I'd extend my gun range on a daring, but let's see what he can do with it. I mean, the main reasons being that the shells are really floaty and hard to aim at the longer ranges, so I feel like you're better off taking the faster reload on the 3-point line over the extended gun range on the 4-point line, but there we are. Intriguing. Okay, picking up a buff for the team, and he's spotted the Vermont and the Bremen. And he's right in the middle of the map. With one of the most, yeah, CrossMann. CrossMann, your captain. Perfect, mate. Perfect for really getting that, channeling that full cross mood out there. Is really, really, you know, inspiring me here. Captain clearly needs an ASBO. Okay, so Vermont, Thunderer, Bremen. Oh, that's a bit scary. There's a Bremen over there. There's an Alvaro de Bazan in the region to the east. Quite a long way to the east, actually. That's not going to be a problem. He's still sailing straight up the middle. And his team has already lost their Montana. Obviously to some sort of misplay over on the flank there. They got a lot of ships on that flank, actually, on the right side of the map. If you check the mini-map, you'll see what I'm talking about. The enemy team is there in strength, and Team Green not so much. Barbiano, a Shimakaze, and a Prince Albert, or Albert, that is fleeing for his life. And a Libertad that's getting into position to secondary into the side of anything that pushes his way. The Vampire 2 just took out the Barbiano. That's unfortunate. The only thing I think, the only issue I have with the daring, and he's got some really good torpedo hits there in on the Vermont. 7 hits, great spread laid there. Very impressed with that. The only issue I've got is she's dog slow. She is a very slow destroyer, about 36, 37 knots. But she's got best-in-class acceleration, so that helps quite a bit. And very good gun DPM. She is a hybrid, but I would say you can lean into the guns quite heavily in this ship, as they are very strong. And another little gimmick is you can launch the torpedoes individually as opposed to in spreads, which is really, really handy. Very handy indeed. Okay, we're looking at the Kremlin. And beautiful dev strike there on the Vermont. That he never saw that coming. And Team Red have nothing in the middle, absolutely nothing in the middle of this map whatsoever, which has released him to get into their just below their spawn, which, you know, good place to be. Okay, Schlieffen just got taken out by a torpedo, so now the teams have evened up a bit, and the scores. Green have got slight lead advantage, not much, 80 points in it, and have picked up 1, 2, 3, 4 buffs, whereas Team Red have only picked up 2. Where have we seen that before? Thinking of the Venezia match here. The Prince Van Orange just took out the Libertad on the right flank, and that flank has literally collapsed. The Shimakaze and the Prince Albert are running for their lives as Team Red pushes their advantage. Meanwhile, Team Green has completely crushed the left flank. And the Kurfürst is leading the charge on 698 health. Oh, God. Yeah, those torps look like they're going to hit. Yeah, bye-bye, Kurfürst. Oh, well. Yeah, Shimakaze torps. So there's a Shima in the area being picked up on Cross Guys or CrossMann's RPF. I'm going to call you Cross, I think. I kind of like that. I think it suits you. So what's Cross going to do here? He's going to just lay some torps on the Kremlin. Again, using the widespread or the normal spread as opposed to launching them individually. And lo and behold, there's a Gato right ahead of us. Now, we've got this Hydro that's long-lasting. It's not particularly long range. I mean, it's 3 kilometer detection for ships. Submarine spotting at maximum depth is 2 kilometers. So it's fairly short-range Hydro, but it's very useful in tight spots like this one. I wonder if he'll actually use it. We're about to find out. Yep, Hydro's on. And there's the Gato, fleeing for his life in Hydro range. Well, 2 solid torpedo hits on the Kremlin. Okay. Couldn't get charges down. I wonder who'll get the kill. The Cherokee, which is essentially a Z-51, or the Daring. This is crazy. Okay, submarine dealt with. Drive by from the Daring there and the Z-51 or Cherokee. That was kind of funny. You know, do this special event, bringing out all these ships in the Chinese New Year event, has made the names, all these crazy names, has made things very interesting in trying to detect what ship is what. Definitely been some tongue twisters in there. Essentially, they're all the normal ships hidden under weird tags, but premium versions thereof. Okay, so if you're wondering why there's all these weird ship names all of a sudden, that's how it happened. It was Asian New Year, or Chinese New Year to be precise. Yeah, Chinese New Year. All right. It's very important to say things twice sometimes, I feel. God knows why. It seems as I've got older, I've said things more and more on multiple occasions just to really drum home the point, in case nobody's listening. Prince Albert just took out their Z-52, and Team Red are on the cap. Team Green are contesting with the Kremlin and the defense, and they have the Prince Albert, who's turned around and is now supporting the Kremlin in his push with the defense. And trailing behind, right at the back, we've got a Shimakaze, and of course the Shishkashima's in. He's in sniper range. He's sitting on the H line taking pot shots with his 500mm guns. I get it. I totally get that. It's a sniper ship, so I do get why he's all the way out there. He can support all the ships within range of him very easily. He can even support the Archer fish. He's got guns that fire well over 20 kilometers, so I have zero issue with that. Meanwhile, the Daring is looking for the Shima. Mr. Cross here, the Cross one, is thinking there's a Shimakaze. I wonder if he's still in his smoke. Let's lay talks. Would the Shima still be in his smoke? Oh, Bremen just took out the Kremlin and things are getting interesting on the caps. You know, the Shima just left his smoke just then. And it's awfully close range. I wonder if the Shima's got any torps left. I think he launched everything he had at the Shishkashima. Yeah, and the Shishkashima's looking very wobbly, but the Daring has removed a destroyer from the enemy team and is now basically very quietly and carefully hit and run on 4 different ships. Just getting the job done. And now he's thinking about going after the Vampire 2, who's basically raining shells down on the Shishkashima. But you see the fire arcs on the Vampire 2. You have a similar problem with the Daring, so I'm wondering about the long-range gun choice. Honestly, that Vampire 2 should have done the Specsavers, right? CrossMann giving us his nose cam review. I love it. Nose cam. Honestly, this has been eye-opener. We don't all play the game the same way, do we? That's a definite. That's a given. And where is the Vampire 2 going? No one knows. He's heading towards the J line while still missing the Shishkashima merrily. And as you can see, Cross is closing because he knows damn well his guns at range are going to struggle to hit the Vampire 2 because it's a small target. So he wants to get as close as possible to his intended prey and really make this count. Is he going to switch to the AP? That's what I want. The AP on the Daring is actually pretty good and should not be discounted, but that jaunty angle requires HE. And now as he's spotted, the Vampire 2 suddenly realises he's got a problem. And the Daring got a good head start on him. And he's ripping into him merrily there. Vampire 2 showing a lot of broadside again. I might have switched to the AP, but it's not really needed. He slaps a heel on, and the Vampire 2 is really struggling. With the element of surprise firmly on his side, Cross takes the win and unleashes the Kraken. But give you some idea of how strong the Vampire 2's DPM is, look at how much health Cross has been left with. 142. Now, I've done a video on the Vampire 2. Check my channel, check my my Destroyer playlist, and you will find a pretty good video all about the Vampire 2 and why I consider it to be more fun than the Daring. But the Daring, let's face it, is a very good place to start. She is a wonderful ship and she does get heals, which is something the Vampire 2 doesn't get. But the Vampire 2 gets a speed boost, which is something the Daring doesn't get. And it all kind of evens out because the Vampire 2's guns actually fire a little faster and kick out more DPM than the Daring's, as you just got to witness in that heated exchange. Cross got the drop. He got the element of surprise on his side, and he still almost lost. But the thing is, he didn't, did he? And he's got 2 health left. Two heals even. 2 heals left. 2 health left. 2 heals left. And Of course, his team's picked up the regen buff, so, and it is arms race, so and it's the end of the match. Oh, I was just getting into that. 147,409 damage down there. This has been a bit of a crazy train. I'm probably gonna call this crazy train. The daring crazy train of CrossMann. Very impressed, mate. Great game. You certainly deserved your expert for that one. And you got Dev Strike as well as Kraken. 5 good kills. Very well played indeed. So let's see how you did on the team score. Kind of to be expected. 2,257 base XP. You did ignore the objective. Could have scored a few more points going in there, but I'm not going to hold that against you. I'm really not. That was an excellent match, and thank you very much for uploading. It's been an absolute pleasure commenting on it. And here we got Prince Albert, who spent a lot of that battle kiting away and running for his life, but came strong at the end. And of course the Z51 or Sharky that sort of just pips him to the post there on the points. Now if we look at the detailed report, you can see 81,000 on the Vermont with that amazing torpedo strike. That was amazing. Really, really good. 26k on the Kremlin just to finish him off because he was on low health and trying to get away to heal. So good job there. Hunted down and destroyed the Vampire 2 in a very close engagement. Very well played. And of course caught the Shimakaze. And the drive-by on the Gato was just priceless, man. It's absolutely priceless. Great game. Great game. Okay, 20% booster run and 413,794 credits earned. And this isn't a premium ship, so very well done indeed there. Well, this has been Remarkable Replays. My name's Lone Gun, and another episode will drop next week. I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you did, give us a like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Thank you.